What do you call a flower that takes notes in a courtroom? A stenographer. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, my friends. We're halfway through the week. We're halfway to the weekend. I hope your week has been going well. I hope it's been productive and fun, and that you're moving toward a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here with me, my friends. We're gonna play some 2 games tonight. We're gonna play some Contra, like we've been doing, working on our all items run, formerly called the all powers run. And then we're going to continue our first playthrough of Pikmin 2 in the second part. Lucent Jelly is first in chat tonight. Rah, rah, rah. Thank you for cheering me on. Pleasure to have you here, Jelly. And Itarama. Great to see you, Itty. Thank you for being here as well. It's nice when you're proud of a joke. Is it pride? Is that what this feeling is? I'm hopeful, my friends. I'm hopeful for a good night in Contra tonight. We've been doing really well. We've been doing really well on the all items run lately. Not great, but well enough that I feel like the good run is in sight. So we're gonna give the game a handful of playthroughs tonight. I'm not sure how many times we'll run through the game, but we'll play it for maybe 2.5 hours, somewhere around there, and then switch over and give the majority of the time to Pikmin. It didn't appear to be embarrassment. That was an okay one. I think it was one of the better ones. I mean, compared to the jokes I usually offer, it was extraordinary. Let's go ahead and jump into the game, my friends. I feel like tonight could be the night. I've got a very positive feeling about Contra tonight. Right. That was pretty much my ideal level 1. That's about as good of a level 1 as I could hope for. That got scary. I actually started to say no. It didn't even sound. It didn't even sound like I was damaging that that target at the end there. Cows are important. Welcome in, cows. Great to have you here. Very early tonight, too. I hope you're well. Unexpectedly early, I'm surprised myself. Well, it's a very pleasant surprise. No! What am I doing? I slipped a little bit there. Rip. From the top. Let's see if we can duplicate that excellent stage 1 I just had. It's always good when the enemies let me get across the bridge. Ooh, and I got the F. So we had a big storm today. It seems like we get a lot of big storms up here in Wisconsin, but they don't last. They don't tend to last very long. It will storm really, really badly for like half an hour to an hour. But it was so intense. My lights were flickering in my house. That's why I sent out the message. I said that I might not show up for the stream tonight because I didn't know if I was going to maintain power or not. But I hadn't looked ahead at the weather, and I was thinking last night, during the stream, I was thinking after the stream, I've got some chicken that I need to, I've got some chicken that I want to marinate, and I was thinking after the stream, I need to go up and marinate that chicken. And then I didn't, and it was a good thing I didn't, because I wasn't able to grill today because of the storm. Uh-oh. I started off this room poorly. Can I recover? This fire weapon really has no business being as weak as it is. It's such a pain to use that it owes it to us to be stronger. I could be selectively remembering, but I feel like it's not really that common for me to die on stage 3 outside of the boss. I feel like it's been a long time since I've died to anything on this stage other than the boss. I was kind of expecting a different room, but I recovered quickly enough that I don't think we're going to be affected at all. Ooh. I almost forgot about that guy. Oh no. I keep making that error. I completely forgot him last night and messed up a run. Whoa. Alright, I think that's it. Who plays Contra and isn't scared? Can such a human even exist? Nope. I'm having trouble firing directly upward. It should be the easiest direction to fire. Ugh. Who's afraid of the big bad Contra? Definitely me. Definitely me. That looked like a mess. I had some trouble with that second bomb guy last night. He behaved in ways I didn't think were possible. Oh, I was expecting I was expecting a different boss. It's so weird. It's so weird how easy it is for me to just completely forget where I am in the game. Whoa, I missed my jump. My heart. That hurt my heart. Ooh, that was risky. Stage 7. Am I gonna miss the first power-up? That's what's been really hurting me more than most things. Got it. Still plenty of potential for errors, though. Don't count the game out just yet. It's got a lot of tricks. Oh no. Oh no, there's a huge problem here. I don't think I've ever successfully picked up the spread gun item with the fire weapon. I think I only ever pick it up with the laser. Oh no, no, it's the it's the machine gun. Okay, okay. It's still hard to get, but it's not going to be as hard as I was afraid of. There's a machine gun up here, I forgot. Oh, don't wear off, don't wear off. No! Oh, I got it, but I died. No, rip the run. Oh, that's the best one we've had. That's the furthest I've made it on one life. I'm too heartbroken to pay attention to things now. I don't want to hear the one-up sound effect. I'm too sad for that right now. Ooh, those guys turn around. They don't go... Well, of course, they don't go through a closed door. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I lost another life. Really? The Red Falcon showed up with some extra health in his pocket that time. That took way too long. Oh, we were so close. It's hard. It's hard to restart after a run like that. It's hard to feel like I can do that well again. And in fact, I must do better. I've got a bowl of apple and blackberry and raspberry that I'll be munching on from time to time throughout the stream. But I will try to mute it every time I do. From the top. There's some silliness going on. I missed. Those guns, they sure stay closed for a long time. No. I was feeling good. I was starting to feel good again. I was starting to recover. And just when I was like, all right, maybe this will be another good run. It fell apart. I knew, I knew, I knew I was making that mistake. It's so weird. It's so weird that you can sit here, or at least I can. I can sit here and I can think I'm about to make a mistake, and then watch myself making the mistake, and not do anything to stop myself. I had plenty of time. I was aware I was going to do that for so long before I did. That one I was not aware of. That was a surprise. And a rather unpleasant one. I do that all the time in rhythm games. It's just like, I'm a little bit too far to the left. I know that when I run to the right, that enemy's gonna fire at me, and if I don't do anything, I'm gonna run into his bullet. And then I did it. I had all of those distinct thoughts. Boat ladder, welcome in. We just had the best all items run yet. I made it deep into level 7, and I lost a life. It could have been the one. Oh, I don't know if I read that, but Cal says I do that all the time in rhythm games. Oh. A little sloppy. If this run doesn't make it, I'll tell myself, well, at least we get a chance to fix the sloppy level 1. Stage 2 feels so much shorter than it used to. Stage 2 used to feel like it lasted a really long time, and now I feel like Stage 2 lasts a normal amount of time. Go ahead and move over. Why is this... Never mind, why is this taking so long? I always see a note and think, oh, that's a weird timing, I'm gonna mess that up. And then it comes time to hit the note, and yep, I mess it up. I always see it coming. I haven't played, like, a rhythm or music game in a very long time. But I did play for a while. I played Rock Band / Guitar Hero when they were popular. Actually, might have been a little bit when they were past their peak of popularity. When we lived in Korea, though, have our coworkers over to play those all the time. Oh! Nice place for the invincibility to land. Way up there. I'm rattled by that. Everything's ugly now. You know, it's not surprising to me. Like, I knew it could land up there, but it never does. And so that really threw me for a loop. Stage 4 still feels like a really long level. Felt like I was gonna miss that one. Okay, remember to get the spread gun. Remember to get the spread gun. That's not a spread gun, it's a rapid fire, but whatever. Spread gun's in here. I was in trouble there. The enemies had a really good opportunity to ruin my day. Is that it? Is that the last room? I think it is. I always get confused. I always get confused. Right around here. I forget where I am. No, I missed the red guy. Rip the run. I feel like that is the power-up that I miss the most often. It's all because of the fire weapon. I blame that fire weapon for all my miseries. All right. No. It's fine. It's fine. It's just not what I was planning. It actually turned out really okay. I was sad because I thought where I grabbed that spread gun was going to mean that I was going to have to jump down to get the fire item. Very glad to have been wrong. Sorry, I'm falling. I feel like I'm falling really quiet a lot tonight. And my apologies, but I can assure you, there is nothing interesting going on up here. It's basically just like television static inside my head as I play this. It did it again. I think I'm contributing to the invincibility falling up there. And you know what? I like it. I like the invincibility being up here. You know, it was weird when I didn't expect it. You know what? I don't like it. I don't like it because it's... I'm just not used to it. It's got me behaving in all kinds of strange ways. Takes a lot of concentration. I would probably play much better if I concentrated better. I feel like I have fairly high degrees of well, I don't know. I was going to say I have a high degree of patience, but I have a pretty high degree of persistence when it comes to games. Maybe not patience so much. I do an awful lot of complaining. But I have a lot of persistence. Concentration, though, not necessarily one of my gifts. If I had a greater talent for concentration, though, perhaps I wouldn't need as much persistence. Like when the line of bullets has a wiggle to it. I kind of wonder, so like I got the one deathless run, and then I did the no items deathless, and now I'm doing the all items deathless, and I'm wondering if I were to go back and to do a vanilla, use whatever item I want, deathless run, I wonder how difficult it would be after having done these two variations. Might have to try that for fun. Which is essentially a spread gun only run. Though I think... I don't remember. I don't remember if it was in... It was probably in Super C. Yeah. I was gonna say, when I did the regular Deathless run, I didn't use the spread gun the whole time because I used the fire weapon at the end, but that was in Super C. get off this wall. Needed to not get under a grenade. It's alright. We're doing alright. Spirits are still high. Any run could be the run. It's silly that one of the things I'm required to do is to risk my life to pick up an item that's the gun I already have. It's a good thing the fence isn't lethal. It's a bad thing the bullets are. It's so weird that the fence doesn't kill you. As always, thank you, my friends, for sticking with me while I make so many errors. It's really nice to have you along with me. As I repeatedly make a fool of myself. The music isn't as nice as Echoes, Cal says. But I still stick through it. The poor Contra composers. Nice. So sometimes there's a line of 4 enemies that come running out at a time, and I never get all 4 of those enemies in a row, and I just did. It's the first time I think I've ever seen it happen. And I've thought not a few times how weird it is that they're able to so successfully pass through my stream of bullets. And for once, they finally didn't. I did not let the invincibility land on that shelf up there this time. It was creating too much weirdness for me. I won't be able to quote it exactly right, but someone on YouTube watched at least part of the the VOD of the Echo playthrough, one of the first ones, and they left a comment, and they said Echo isn't really a game in the sense that it isn't fun. It was great. They're explaining how Echo is like more of an art piece than a video game, but I really latched on to that first line. The laser doesn't actually travel through enemies on the behind the back stages like this. When an enemy stands in front of a target, if I hit the enemy with the laser goes away and the target does not take damage. I always think it's the top one that I need to attack. No, I'm making errors. We just lost it. You can't catch that enemy by chasing him. You've got to get him before he crosses you. If he makes it across, it's all over. I'm still alive? That was odd. Can you just run off there? All kinds of things are happening differently than I expect all of a sudden. No one likes to be electrocuted. It's another run where it's like it almost doesn't matter to me whether or not we make it because there were so many weirdnesses in the first couple levels now. But it's like, well, on the upside, if I don't make it this time, at least I can maybe get a slightly cleaner run. And I don't know why I see that as a positive. You would think that the run with the most errors and weirdnesses would be more appropriate for me. Probably don't need to stay in the center at the start of this room. Might be a better idea to go ahead and, like, move to the side right at the start. I don't know. Am I gonna make it out of this room? I did. Bubbles coming in fast. Nice. That was great. That was great. I haven't fought that boss so I haven't fought that boss so cleanly in a long time. Let's immediately throw it away. There's an enemy behaving very weirdly on the left-hand side of the screen there for just a moment. Maybe it wasn't that weird, but it looked weird out of the corner of my eye. Whoa. That fire beam tanned my forehead. Better just to stay on top. Oh, well, never mind. The world may never know. I wanted to just stand in place and challenge him, but I got scared. He won that game of chicken. Oh no. It might be ruined. Okay, we're good. I thought I wasn't going to get another minecart. That guy made me lose count. Don't mind me, I'm just firing at nothing. Alright, this is the furthest we've ever been. It's a new PB. Will I ruin it all on stage 8? Probably. But we'll have a good laugh about it when I do, perhaps. What do you say we play cautiously, huh? Does that sound like a good idea to everybody else? Sure sounds like a good idea to me. No! I died! I lost it! Where was the caution? Oh, life is suffering. I don't like this game. Not happy. I'm not happy, my friends. That is disgusting. I was thinking my life was meaningless, then I saw Frownie win Contra for the millionth time. Welcome to the stream, Pookie Stan. I'm glad I could give your life some meaning. I missed you last night. I was playing Smash TV. I was thinking about you, though, and I was also thinking about you because we'd been talking about salmon, and I had salmon for dinner yesterday. And I had salmon again today. But now I'm out of salmon, so I will not be reporting salmon tomorrow. I pan-fried my salmon in a little bacon fat. It's good. Frownie winning Contra always adds extra zest to the day. Thank you, Chaos. You guys are too good to me. For as much as I'm putting you repeatedly through the same game on endless loop. Thank you for your enthusiasm. I can't believe I was so close. I knew I was going to throw it away, and then I did. Oh. Was the salmon good? At least the salmon was delicious. I pan-fried it both nights. But yesterday I just used some butter. I didn't really make a mistake on that last run there that I just reset, but I just wasn't feeling good about it. I had a bad feeling. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I haven't been counting, but maybe it was an unlucky number or something. Things got a little tense there for a moment. I almost left the room without collecting the power-up. I don't know what I was thinking. I've talked a number of times about how there's this this cheese that I really like that's made somewhere near me, and it's like a Parmesan Gouda blend that is soaked in wine. And I found a variety of it. It's the same thing, same makers and everything, but instead of being soaked in a red wine, it's soaked in a raspberry ale. And I'm like, I love raspberries. I think they're my favorite fruit. I'm really looking forward to this cheese. You're on fire. You can do it. Thank you. I've had 2 really good runs tonight. I've actually had 2 new PBs. We made it. I had a run that died on stage 7. And not due to a missing power-up, but due to a death. I died real deep into stage 7, and then I just died in the halfway point of stage 8. So I've been doing really well despite the repeated disappointments. I had a pretty good run at Smash TV last night, too. I made it deep into stage 3. Or, well, maybe halfway into stage 3, but it was deeper than I've ever been. I think we made it to stage 3 twice last night, too. Which is something. I'm getting better. Because for that game, just beating it is gonna be the achievement. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull off a challenge other than just beating it. Maybe on the PS2 version. Maybe the PS2 version will be a little easier. If I beat the SNES version, then I'm going to play the PS2 version. If the PS2 version is easier, then maybe I'll do some challenge runs in the PS2 version. And then who knows, maybe if I succeed in that, I'll go back to the SNES version. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I thought I was going to miss my jump there. You did put your name at the top of the leaderboard, and I thought that counted as winning. We know in our hearts, Cal, so that's the true victory, but apparently there are some people that disagree. Those flames do kill you. They don't, but I can run over them because I'm grabbing the invincibility right beforehand. If I didn't grab the invincibility, I would have to jump over those flames. You're much more skilled at this game than I ever cared to be. Thank you, Pookie. That's very nice of you to say. And I you know, I get that because I mean, there's tons of games. Like I watch people and they're crazy good at them, and even games that I like, and I'm like, I would not want to put in the, time that it would take me to get as good as you are at this game. Ghosts and Goblins is the one that really comes to mind. I love Ghosts and Goblins. It's a wonderful game, but like I watch people who like can speedrun and do like deathless runs through that game, and it's like I look at that and I just think, no way. No way. It would take me 1,000 years. I'll stick to Super Ghouls and Ghosts, thank you very much. And yeah, I think I did my fair share. I think I've done my fair share of jumping around those flames because I feel like it's only somewhat recently that I have consistently been able to get that invincibility item. Anyway. I mean, I guess I wasn't allowed to do it, to get it when we were doing the no items run before. Whoa. That one almost got away. Things feel a little messed up here now. I'm not I've got a bad feeling about the way things are going on this level all of a sudden. Hey, we've got a raid coming in. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, raiders. I got a good feeling about that. Pleasure to have you here, my friends. I hope you're doing well tonight. Ham Flower Man, thank you for the raid. Very, very kind of you to drop by and keep us company for a while. I hope you had a good stream. It says you're playing Fortnite. I know that game is wildly popular. It's kind of one of those things, people seem to really love it or really hate it. I've never played it. Surprising no one, since it's, you know, a modern thing. And I kind of miss out on all those. But I hope you had a good time. No build? Is that like a category you were playing? I'm playing all items Contra. I've already done no items. That was our third good run, and I just killed it. I just killed it. I'm working on a challenge run here. I've got to make it through Contra deathless and collect every item on the way. It's more challenging. It's more challenging than you would think. I've beaten the game, just for anyone who may not know. I've beaten the game deathless before. I've beaten it with no items deathless, and I'm trying to do the reverse of that now. Deathless all items. I've done a 1 credit clear of all items a couple times. I've actually done it a couple times tonight. I had a run where my first death was on stage 7, and I had another run where my first death was on the last stage. So it's been a... It's been a night. It's been a night. I've been doing better. I've been doing better at it. But it's been a rough night. Whoa, the chat's exploding. We had another raid come in. Double raid. Rush Pirate. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Pleasure to have you here. Who's come in? Divisimo. Great to have you here as well. We've got 2 shoutouts now in the chat, my friends. If you want to use those links there, you can give Ham Flower Man a follow. And you could also follow Rush Pirate 1 while you're at it. How's Contra? Well, I think I answered your question before I read it. Contra, I'm doing better than I ever have, but I'm still just a little shy of the perfect run. So we're gonna try it for a little bit longer. The real main event of tonight is actually Pikmin 2, but I'm doing so well at Contra. at the moment. So well for me, that is, that I want to keep going. At least a while longer. If you're new to the stream, by the way, well, I stream almost every night. I'm primarily a retro variety streamer, though I do play. I do every now and then play a current Nintendo game or a retro throwback, an indie game, if I find one that looks like it'll suit my taste. I play primarily on original hardware and do everything from cutesy casual games like Yoshi's Story to challenge runs through Contra. I'm kind of addicted to punching above my weight class. And generally we try to have we keep things, try to keep things mostly relaxed. And just have a good time every night. Or most nights. How's Contra? Grabs his head, leans forward, and sighs several times, Pookie says. Nice chill vibes. Thank you. Thank you, Hamflower Man. All right, let me have another bite of fruit, and then we'll start our next attempt. Thank you, Pookie. I did eat. I did beat Echo. I spoonerized that. I was gonna say I did eat Becco. I did beat Echo. It was not an impressive event. My Echo the Dolphin playthrough consists of like 35 hours of me crying. Hang on, I'm gonna hit reset here. I'm not feeling good about this. I don't think I ever beat Echo, but I enjoyed the parts that were not the end. I can't even remember anything but the last stage. I was there for so long. How did the rest of your stream go, by the way, Rush Pirate? I rudely forgot to ask. I was actually watching Rush Pirate before play Punch-Out. I've never played Punch-Out. It looks rough. I have played Super Punch-Out, though I didn't get to see as much of that part of the stream. I was working on dinner then. Is that your reset sword? It is, yeah. Yeah, for those who might not know, I keep a wooden sword next to me. This is how I reach the reset button on my NES. Went really well. It's good to hear. Okay. Punch-Out is fun. If you haven't played it, I'd like to see you go for it. We will at some point. All hail the reset sword. Punch-Out looks like, it looks like a much different game than I'm used to. I mean, I kind of know what it's like because I've seen, I've seen people play it before. And I've played Super Punch-Out, which I know is not like super similar in the details, but it sure looks similar on a surface level. I didn't have Super Punch-Out as a kid, but my cousin did. And I didn't play it a whole lot, but I played it maybe 2 or 3 times with my cousin. We were never very good at it. We could clear the first like group of fighters, but I don't think we could ever make it past the first or second fighter in the second group. But yeah, I do own a copy of Punch-Out, so we will do it on the stream at some point, Pookie. I don't have any immediate plans for it, but I do have every intention of getting to it at some point. Hopefully I've remembered to wait for every item. When I eventually do pull off this challenge, there's going to be a great moment of tension for me off stream where I rewatch the VOD and I make extra sure that I check off every item to make sure I actually collected them all. I'm never confident. Whenever I complete one of these challenges, I'm never confident that I really did it. I think my Castlevania one is the worst. The one that gives me the most anxiety. No matter, like, the Deathless Castlevania run, no matter how many times I rewatch it, I always think there's gonna be a death. There's gonna be a death that I missed. I played through it. I was distracted, and I died, and I played through it, and I lied to myself this whole time, thinking that I did it. I mean, I don't sit around watching my own VODs regularly or anything, but I do on occasion become overcome with anxiety and think I need to sit through it again to make sure that's legit. You must play every game ever created at all times, Spooky says to me. When's the last time that happened? What's funny is I've heard it called a rhythm game, and I can't really deny it. There's people that can play through that game blindfolded, because the audio cues are on point. It's best to play on OG hardware due to latency. Well, I've got that under control. Fun chat gets tough quick. Yeah, we've got the official NES and CRT combination, so I will have that advantage when I get around to playing it. So I feel bad about talking to people doing speedruns. No worries. I welcome people talking to me. If I let the chat distract me, that's not the chat's fault. That's my fault. I could very easily just ignore it and catch up, in between runs. I would much rather have the company and make a few extra mistakes than not. There's a lot of downtime in this game too when I actually can read the chat. Like I can't read paragraphs and paragraphs, but like, in the little animations after the bosses and stuff. It's a really good way of looking at it. I'd probably look at it the same way. Yeah. I mean, hopefully anyone would if you're streaming. I don't know if you're... If I were watching a streamer and they started blaming the chat for mistakes they were making, I would probably stop watching that streamer myself. I don't know that I could support that kind of attitude. I don't know. It's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine like someone like playing and then telling their chat like, "Stop talking to me. You're distracting me." Like, I'm sure such people must exist, but I don't know. I don't know. Whoa. I'm a bit shaken. My life certainly flashed before my eyes. When I have a close call like that, when I have a close call, and my life flashes before my eyes, it's tough. It's tough because in those moments, I've got to watch myself dying in Contra a lot of times. That cylinder got awfully close to me. Oh no. This room's a little off now. I was supposed to take out that turret. Alright, we're okay. I think I killed an enemy I don't normally kill. Oh, wait a minute. Did I get a power-up in that room? I think I messed that room up. Did anyone see? I should have gotten an R in that room. I don't know if I did. Well, doesn't matter now. uh From the top. Alright, we're only gonna make a few more attempts because it will be time for Pikmin here very soon. I was thinking about 2.5 hours for this game. We might give it 3, but I really don't want to push it further than that. I don't want to short Pikmin on its time too much because there's a lot of stuff to do in that game. That was scary. I never do that part like that. If we don't pull off the challenge tonight, we will be playing Contra again tomorrow. I've been getting so close with such regularity at this point that we really just need to keep doing it. As we're almost there. No. Oh, and Pookie said, I'm just watching this and seeing 107 ways I die. Contra provides an endless wealth of opportunities for mistakes. Deadly mistakes. I think I'm going to start just walking off that platform like that more often. Oops. I'm distracted. One of my beard hairs is tickling me on the left-hand side of my face. I need to kill this boss so I can wipe it away. Oh my goodness. I blame Contra for that. The game is attacking me in real life. And my beard is so short now. When my beard was long before, I had all kinds of problems with it. It's fun to have. It's fun to grow out a long beard like that. But the thing is, the worst thing about it is it makes it so difficult to eat. Like, I would have hairs from my sideburns somehow finding their way into my mouth while I tried to eat. Like, it seemed like any hair from any part of my beard could at any time just spring toward my mouth for purposes of mischief. I can't even explain it. I don't even know how it's possible. I don't even know how it would be possible for hairs from some parts of my beard to get in my way while I was eating, but they would all the time. I'm a messy enough eater on my own. I don't need a giant beard causing extra problems for me. I'm glad someone could relate. Thank you. All that being said, I'm probably going to let it grow back out for a while. I don't know if I'll let it get as long as it did before. But it is kind of fun to just let it grow. Hey, this is the room where I think I forgot to pick up a power-up last time. I don't know if that's true or not. So, you know what, I can't think I I think I probably did get it. This is interesting how one, like, tiny piece of weirdness can just throw so much off for me. I thought that bubble had gotten me. That one's coming in fast. This game makes it hard to breathe sometimes. I thought I was going to fall off the edge there. No, I missed a power-up and I died. The hardest part about growing a beard is not pulling it out in frustration when you play as much Contra as I do. Didn't know you could destroy those turrets? they're vulnerable. I mean, I run past a lot of them. But sometimes it's just, it's just safer to take them out. I actually probably destroy more of them than I run past. I like to live very cautiously. Nice. I'm kind of the same. I'm kind of the same, Pookie. My hair grows really fast. At least it seems so to me. Okay, I really need to pay attention in this part of the game because I feel like I have been uncertain of whether or not I'm actually getting whether or not I'm actually picking up the items. And if I skip an item, the whole run is pointless. It's gonna be terrible. It'd be terrible if I watch back the footage and after I think I've achieved the run, and find out that I've missed an item. Be unbearable disappointment. Okay, that room got a little weird. Very sloppy. That was all very, very sloppy. Ooh, but we got out of the room kind of quickly there. I was holding my breath for so much of that boss fight. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do that differently moving forward. I know doing it differently just killed an attempt a moment ago, but... Don't hit me, don't hit me. The cats must be up to mischief because I can hear jelly following them around upstairs. What was exploding over there? I don't understand. Stage 7. We're still alive for the moment. The thing about Stage 7 is that every item is easy to miss in a different way. There are no moments of security. It's dead. The run's dead. I can't stand this game. How to tell if your cat is plotting to kill you. I've seen that book. I think we've actually talked about it on the stream. Because I think the flowchart for that is pretty simple. Is my cat... Is my cat plotting to kill me? Question 1. Is your cat a cat? If yes, then yes. I have 3 cats. And if I were to mysteriously disappear forever, one of my cats would be terribly heartbroken and miss me all the time, every day. One of my cats would occasionally wonder to himself, what happened to that big guy who used to be here? It's kind of weird that he's gone. Oh well. And my 3rd cat would be like, thank goodness that guy is finally out of my house. That's how my 3 cats would respond. Yeah, cows, exactly. The cat is always plotting to kill you. If your cat is plotting to kill you, it's important. Well, I have now gotten as close to the run as humanly possible without pulling it off. We've had a 1-death run. The only way I could possibly improve now is deathless. I held back my comments because I saw you're in the zone. I saw that, Pookie, and thank you. Again, not really necessary, but thank you for nonetheless for your consideration. We're almost at that 3-hour mark. It's almost time to stop starting runs. I feel like I could get it any time now, though. I've been doing really well tonight. I keep getting better and better runs. I don't like falling off the bridge. This will be the run, Cow says. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Of course, you mean this will be the run. Not that previous one. I mean, if it doesn't make it out of stage 1, does it even count? Oh, I missed the F. Permanently. I can't go back. There we go. Whoa. That was close and scary. The thing that feels really good about tonight is that it hasn't been diminishing returns like it usually is. Like, usually if I have a run that's really good, all the other runs that I try after that are garbage. But we've had several really good runs tonight. I find it glorious that you use a Zelda sword to reset your NES, Spooky says. It's dangerous to go alone. That grenade came awfully close. Whoa, that bullet came awfully close. Why am I having such a hard time getting out of this room? I've been here for days. There we go. My goodness. Whoa. I got lucky none of those guys felt like jumping. I saw that bullet. I saw it, and I ran right into it. All right, we're gonna try it one more time, but that's gonna be it. We're gonna need to move on to Pikmin. Next run that makes it out of level 1 is gonna be it for the night. So if we don't get it on our next run, we'll pick it up again tomorrow night. One of these attempts will make it out of level 1. I don't like how ugly it is coming down here to get the F weapon. Oh well. So I've called this run, like, I've called it a all powers run, or now I'm tending toward the phrase all items. Would you consider this a 100% run of the game? What would you consider 100% Contra? Just getting all the items, or is there something else I'm not thinking of that you would have to do? Would you have to do multiple loops? I know it does get harder when you do other loops, but I mean that just increases forever, right? I was not comfortable with how close that grenade was to me. Well, that's a pretty sad way for things to end. But that's gonna be it for Contra, my friends. We've given it longer than I maybe should have. We had some really great runs. I've gotten us now as close as humanly possible to finishing the all items run deathless. We had one death. We did a run with only one death, so there's nowhere to go. There's no improvement to make but perfection at this point. And we'll get it. But just not tonight, I'm afraid. Thank you for sticking with me, though. I appreciate you being here for Contra, and we are going to continue with the stream. We've got another game on the schedule. It's Pikmin 2, so we're going to get switched over. I think I'll take a short BRB, and then we'll play some of that. Good effort, Cal says. Thank you. So we'll do more Contra tomorrow night. I might not do it as long on tomorrow night's stream. I'm not sure. I haven't decided what the main game is going to be, but it's going to be Contra at the start. So if you want to see if we can finally pull off this run, there is another opportunity tomorrow. But I think it's time to put it down for tonight. But thank you very much for sticking beside me while I've grinded out these attempts. Your company is so very valuable to me, my friends. So yeah, let me take a BRB. I'll see you again in just a few minutes for some Pikmin 2. So if that interests you, just stay on the line. I will see you again very shortly.